let's write down that information first. So L1 passes through the point 4,5 and 7 minus 1. Okay? L2 okay, so L2 has the equation y equals 2 over 3 x plus 1. Okay? And L3 has the equation 2x minus 3y plus 12 equals 0. And what they want to know is they want you to write down the slopes of the 3 lines. Okay? Now, with L1, there's 2 ways of doing it. The way I would do it, that I would find the easiest, is just draw it out very quickly and count your squares. And you have squared paper there, so it's really easy to do. And L1 is 4, 5, so over to 4, up to 5. That's there. And 7 minus 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus 1 is there. Draw your line. Draw your right angle triangle. And count how many squares it is. It's, this is 4. Oh no, that's 2, is it? From 1 to 2. Yes, sorry, 4. 2, 6, 7, 3. So that's 3 lines long. That's 3 boxes long. That's up to 5. That one is 6 boxes long. So your slope, you're going from there to there. So you're going uphill or downhill? Uphill or downhill, so what do you think?
It's down.
Yeah, so you're going downhill. So the slope of L1 is minus, and your box is down 6 over 3. Okay, that's your slope of L1. And you can multiply that out further and say it's 2 minus 2. Because 3 will divide into minus 6 and you'll get minus 2. Okay, the other way of doing it, if you don't want to draw it out, is you go to your formula page and it tells you that it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, that's your x1, that's your y1, that's your x2, that's your y2. So y2 is minus 1 minus 5 all over x2 is 7 minus 5, isn't it? 7 minus 4. And when you work that out, you get minus 6 over 3, same as what we got, which is minus 2. So you can do it either way. The formula in that case is probably faster, but just be careful not to get your x1s and your x2s and your y1s and your y2s mixed up. But you'll have that in your formula book, so you may as well just use your formula. Alright, so that's the slope of L1 is minus 2. L1 equals minus 2. So we want L2 and L3. L2 is easy. It's just the number in front of the x. Okay? When it's in this form and there's no number in front of the y, it's simply the number in front of the x. Right? So that's 2 over 3. L3, this is also easy. Now, the only thing I'll say to you about this is you see the way here the x is to the right side of the equals. And you see the way here the x is to the left side of the equals. When the x is to the left side of the equals, the only thing you need to remember to do is change the sign of the number in front of the x. Right? If you want, you can bring it across, so that becomes minus 3y plus 12 equals minus 2x, if you want to do it that way, to bring the x over to this side of the equals. Right? Then simply write the slope as the number in front of the x, which is minus 2, over the number in front of the y, which is minus 3. When you have two minuses together, they become positive. Okay? So the slope of L3 is 2 over 3. Right? Now what they ask is, are any of the lines parallel or perpendicular? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down the perpendicular and the parallel slope of each of these lines, and we can see are any of them match up. So the perpendicular slope of L1 would be 1 over 2. Okay? The parallel slope of L1 would be minus 2. If it's parallel, it's exactly the same. The perpendicular slope of L2 would be minus 3 over 2. The parallel slope of this is 2 over 3. Okay? This, the perpendicular slope, minus 3 over 2. The parallel slope, 2 over 3. So, you have a look at your lines. L1, L2, and L3 have the exact same slope. Therefore, they're perpendicular. Okay? If two lines have the exact same slope, they're perpendicular. So you can say L2 and L3 are parallel lines because they have the same slope.